and dear family of awakened love and light beings.
Maybe Eagle. Wait, I think
you can bless everything and everyone in every moment. You're fully connected to the unity consciousness grid, which is just our heart consciousness. So we're telepathically, continually, always sending messages to one another. And it's just getting stronger. Basically, I think because we've become more and more aware of it as actually being there. Because we've always been God's mind. We've always been God's word, God's body, everything. So all that we think is very important. And it influences the entire grid of our existence here on the planet and beyond. Because it's all the universe, right? All one.
All it takes is one.
All it takes is one, yeah. See, don't believe that. Not one person can save the world. They told us so many lies when we were in those, in that illusion, and so many hurtful lies that so many people are feeling very angry about now because they're waking up and learning about them. But you can change the world. You can change the world today, in this moment. The next inspiration that you have that comes from your heart and comes with joy, go for it. You have nothing to fear. You're a beautiful, splendid being that is here to share all that you have within to share. Cheers.
So right now is probably a lot of you way showers, light workers, spiritually aware ones have noticed that there's a lot of YouTube videos going up, there's a lot of blogs going up, and there's a lot of this stuff. And I say keep going on it. And I say I'm answering the call, and I should say you should too. Or I shouldn't say you should.
That was a Palladian message. They're like, you don't need to say should anymore. You don't need to say
but
or try.
We're at a point now where we don't have a place where we can express things on a global scale until now. Is that we can now communicate and synthesize our ideas and work together and spread our information at light speed across the internet. And we can do it with videos and such like this to help the masses and all these other people. And the key right now is to keep working your light, keep doing your thing, keep showing your way, keep shamanizing. Whatever it is that you do, keep doing it. Keep spreading the love, raise the vibrations. Because, and even if you don't have anything to do, the most important thing you can do is be happy. Because you being happy is to raise your own vibrations in that present moment to the highest potential that it has. And you being happy and living at that highest vibrational state you can at that moment constantly makes your body and adapt so that you adapt to this new circumstance so that you start to be happy all the time. And as on top of that, you start to grow exponentially. The more happy you are, it's like changing the exponent number above your variable. It exponentially increases upon your exponential growth. So the real key thing is, if you can be happy and you can live your life and you can live your own path, that's more important than trying to show anybody any information about anything. Because you being happy is more important than anybody else doing anything.
Because you are the universe. Your vibration, your very cellular structure, your DNA, as it vibrates with joy, it sends those signals out into the universe. And as your third eye opens, you can even see those things. What you've seen on beautiful psychedelic trips, that's always present. It's always there. And your joy and your love, it just swirls around in these beautiful patterns and encompasses all things and goes out into all directions.
Because in each thing, in each atom, in each person, there is a point of source. There's a point that leads you back. It's a singularity, a black hole that leads you back to source, and a black hole in the W sense. And this black hole, and this black hole, you have two main centers. One is in the heart, and the other one is your pineal gland. Your pineal gland is far more powerful than your heart, but our heart has been more active, or is more active in our current state. So we can trust our heart more than the average person can trust their pineal gland until they start to get more subtly attuned to different frequencies.
Yeah, and keep it simple. You can say, just stay happy, be happy, keep yourself, happy. You can say, just be the love that you are. You truly have to do nothing else now. Allow for the illusion to continue to crumble, because it will, and you don't have to be concerned with it at all. You're beloved by all the realms. We can call them higher realms. It's other parts of ourselves who are there for us and giving us their love and light constantly. The other angelic ones besides ourselves in non-physical form, they're always with us and giving us protection. And even that's too much to say. It's so simple, and it's so fun, because all we have to do now is play like little children with the love that we are, in love with all that is and with each other. Yeah.
And don't be afraid to love. Because that's a real key thing, is that there's so many people that, well, what if love, if it does this or if it does that, and if I love this person, are they going to change the way they feel about me, and this kind of thing. And the real key thing is the only kind of love is unconditional.
Mm-hmm. And universal.
So the only love is without fear. And so in any particular thing, you can only have love or fear. You can have a love for fear or a fear for love, but those are more like put at each other or away from each other, but that's a more complicated thing to discuss.
Yeah, no, it's
but
no, go ahead.
The fear is something that holds you back. It's that hesitation, and it's the love that breaks through it. It's the love that transcends it. It's the love that overrides it. It's the love that let me put it this way. The fear is basically laziness and not doing anything. Where love is building yourself back up. Love is actually revitalizing you. It's rejuvenating you. It's healing you. It's growing you. It's expanding you. It's evolving you.
I didn't mention that one other thing with that, when I was talking about Jesus' teachings. I was doing a little summing up. Because forgiveness is a big one. That was a very large part of my awakening into unconditionally loving. This one is forgiving all that we believe we need to forgive in our own selves, including even thinking, that we have something to forgive. It's very important that you just let it all clear away,